Michael with thegentleracer.com, and this week we've been driving the Chevrolet Equinox EV. This 2025 Equinox EV is the LT trim model. It's in Riptide Blue Metallic with Sky Cool Gray interior, they call it. Open the door and you're greeted by a modern Chevrolet cabin. The standout is the sweeping 17.7-inch infotainment display, which is easy to navigate, has built-in Google Maps, Google Assistant. It works very, very well. It's not exactly luxury, but it's very interesting. I love the combination of blue and white and the grays. It just makes a really nice interior. It was a very comfortable place to be for a long road trip. Now here's where the Equinox really punches above its weight. A well-optioned LT starts at around $33,600 before destination fees and still qualifies while they last and while they're still around for the full $7,500 federal tax credit. So you can actually get these spec'd out pretty well. I mean, if you want to spend the money and get the all-wheel drive and everything, you'll still be just north of around $50,000, which is pretty impressive. It's been an interesting vehicle because we actually took it on a pretty long road trip, which it was really my first long-term road trip in an EV. We went all the way out to Fredericksburg, which is about 200 miles from here. And it did just fine. I mean, it's got 300 miles of range, which should be more than enough. We got a little nervous as we got closer because the range kept kind of bouncing around as we sped up and went down, saying that we'd have like between 7 and 18% of battery life when we got back there. But we got to our destination. Our hotel had said they had chargers. They did not. So that's always something to keep in mind when you're traveling with an EV, is that you may plan to have a charger where you arrive, but it may not actually be there once you actually get to the destination. But we did find a Shell charger just down the road and got it charged up for the rest of our trip. Overall, Equinox is very comfortable. It didn't give us any range anxiety, really. It charges very quickly, and it really kind of has everything you want in an EV for just over $50,000. Inside, there's tons of space. It's very comfortable. It has a heads-up display. This one also has Super Cruise, which made our road trip very, very comfortable and easy all the way through Austin and on to Fredericksburg. Interior is super cool. It's got this really neat blue and white two-tone and then black accents. It's a really neat vehicle overall inside. Very comfortable. All the amenities you expect in a modern kind of luxury SUV, even though it's a Chevrolet. Plenty of room in the back seat. We actually hauled people around Fredericksburg in it, and there was no issues having 4 adults in the car. And tons of space. Oh wait, yeah, there's no button back here. Oh, down here? Oh, wow. And obviously plenty of space in the back for luggage. Seats do fold flat to give you more storage space. Now the Equinox EV comes in 2 main flavors. Front-wheel drive with a respectable 210 horsepower, or all-wheel drive with 300 horsepower and a torque bump to 348 pound-feet of torque. The all-wheel drive will hit 60 miles per hour in just under 8 seconds. It's not record-shattering, but it's punchy enough for a crossover in this class. What it lacks in performance, it makes up for with a smooth, responsive ride. Steering feels well-weighted, regenerative braking is assertive without being jarring, and the road manners are polished. It's an easy vehicle to trust and just drives like a normal SUV. It doesn't feel like a gimmicky EV in any way at all. It's not a software-driven vehicle. It still feels like a normal car. Now, Chevy aimed for a practicality sweet spot, and I think they really nailed it with a 319-mile range. If the all-wheel drive models come in around 285 miles, our front-wheel drive model LT had the 319-mile range. We charged it up before we left on our trip, and I didn't know how well it was going to work out because I've had EVs in the past that actually bled off extra mileage as you got closer and left you stranded almost. So we were really pleased that the mileage calculator that was on the dashboard and the one that on our phone for our directions actually was pretty dead on. So while the 2025 Equinox EV isn't revolutionary, that's exactly why it's so good. It doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. It just is a better version of your regular SUV. For families tired of watching EV reviews that seem more like sci-fi trailers, the Equinox EV delivers something that is radical by being normal. It's familiar in all the right ways and futuristic where it counts. In a world oversold on hype about electric vehicles, this is a vehicle that I think most people will be very happy with, even though it is all electric. For more on the Chevrolet Equinox EV, visit thegentlemanracer.com.